Hello and welcome to Couple Talk Session 8, Finding the Win-Win-Win. I'm Julie, this is Kyle, and of course we're sitting with Dawn and Alex Flecky. So finding the win-win-win, that sounds pretty fun. What are we in for this session?
In this session, couples are going to try to find a solution that's a win for him and a win for her, but most importantly, a win for the relationship. So what we do is we have couples walk through what we call an agreement worksheet, where they identify potential solutions and evaluate them and come up with a plan that they're going to be able to implement and make sure that they follow through on.
Is this another one where it's supposed to be a light topic?
Well, actually, the topic they're going to be using in session 8 is the topic that they used in session 7. So in session 7, they were having a couple talk on a minor problem. So that was the topic they talked about in session 7, and they're actually going to be taking that topic into session 8 and using it to come up with solutions.
Right. In session 7, we told them not to work on any solutions, but just to spend that time to talk about everything that issue meant to them. And we saved the solutions to session 8.
Well, what if they can't find a win-win-win?
That can happen sometimes. The worksheet is very effective at helping couples find solutions and brainstorm and be creative, and lots of positive steps to it. But sometimes when you get all talked through, there are just fundamental differences. And there are times where we need to have compromise, have accommodation, and have acceptance. Alex and I don't agree on everything. There are some things about me that I think she wishes were different, and there are some things about her that I would like to see different. And because of all the positive and all the other commitment that we have, we accept those things in each other.
So that is part of the teaching on the video. And then also what we might ask hosts to do is to encourage the couples to go back to the first step of resolving a conflict. If they just don't seem to be able to work through the agreement worksheet, say, go back to having a couple talk. When you leave this session, you have time to do it. Just see if there are any other feelings or concerns or desires that they haven't talked about or felt understood by their partner for. So that's what we would encourage them to do, to go back to having a couple talk, which would help them understand each other more deeply and then be able to perhaps find a solution that is more of a win-win-win.
And as a host, you'll have the opportunity, if you find someone in that situation where they've just bumped up against the bottom and they don't have a way to resolve it, that's when you can talk with them about acceptance. And it's in the teaching for this session.
And we also want to tell you hosts that you are not problem solvers. Mm-hmm. Your job is not to come up with the solution for them. And there's two reasons for that. Because we don't expect you to be the experts. You're not therapists, you're not experts, you're hosting these couples as they're in this video-led program. And there is another reason for that. If you were to provide a solution, maybe you see their agreement worksheet and you have this great idea for a solution for them to do. If you suggest that solution to them, you have prevented them from doing the work to come up with their own solution. We want to train them to come up with their own solutions. So even if you can think of a better solution, we suggest you don't bring it up. Let them work through these solutions by themselves.
Like the old saying, give a guy a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish, you've fed him for a lifetime.
Is there anything else we should be prepared for this session?
There is one other part, and it's called changing habits. So we help couples identify habits that they might want to change and teach them how to change them and support their partner if their partner wants to change a habit.
Yes, ways that a partner can help someone change their habit without it being nagging.
Well, thank you, Dawn and Alex, again. Remember to go to Coupletalk.com for more tips and resources.
And from one Couple Talk host to another, have a great session.